This is Nightline.
Tonight, hotspot havoc. The rush for those vacation selfies, leading to a crush at some of the most popular tourist destinations on Earth.
I was like, wow, this is a lot of people. It's like I'm stuck in LA traffic at rush hour.
From Japan to Paris and across Europe, some tourists even missing out on the Mona Lisa. The local residents now fighting back. What you can do to avoid the chaos and still enjoy that dream summer trip. Plus, the terrifying new thriller, Weapons.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't?
Josh Brolin, known for starring in blockbuster hits like Deadpool.
Hello, Russell.
Now teaming up with Julia Garner, who played the title role in Inventing Anna.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Their new film unleashing fear on the big screen.
It's like everybody's worst nightmare come true, but in the most absurd way.
Who they think would survive if this movie became a reality.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Rhiannon Alley. If you are vacationing abroad this summer, you're not alone. Tourists are packing some of the most iconic sites in the world, and it's coming at a price. ABC's Ashin Singh on what to expect and how you can avoid a travel nightmare.
A lot of people are going to Japan right now because it's like super popular on social media and everything. So, it's a really cool cultural experience.
When Colton Shreve hopped on a flight to Japan, he was expecting some crowds. But nothing like this. From a Buddhist temple to a market, just trying to get down the street.
It's like a little straining the local infrastructure a bit. It's just filled with people like I'm stuck in LA traffic at rush hour.
Welcome to Kyoto, bumper to bumper.
And I was like, wow, the line's not even moving. And this is insane. I've never seen anything like that.
Around the world, more and more scenes like these playing out.
Domestic travel has fallen slightly, but international travel remains going gangbusters. And every year since the pandemic, we've seen that explosive growth in tourism, especially the most popular destinations. So we're talking Rome, we're talking Paris, we're talking London, now Tokyo's in the mix. But the other thing I think is the spread of social media. You want to show off where you've been, all the things you've done, and sort of get that iconic photo.
Throngs of tourists, overwhelming infrastructure, and some locals are fed up. At the world-renowned Louvre Museum in June, tourists stranded in long lines after workers staged a walkout to protest what they say is overcrowding and understaffing. And across Europe, anti-tourism demonstrations making headlines.
One of the horrible effects of over-tourism is what it does to the local communities. It raises prices for food, it raises prices for transportation, and of course for housing, because locals are being driven out by home sharing processes and things like that. But it also adds to congestion and pollution. So there is a balancing act that has to be done here. Tourism is the main driver of the economy in a lot of these places.
Residents in Naples, Italy, marching against short-term rentals and the impact on neighborhoods. Locals taking to the streets of Lisbon, Portugal, asking for more rights.
Cada vez as pessoas que moramos na cidade sentimos mais que não é uma cidade para quem vive e trabalha nela, senão é uma cidade virada completamente para o turismo. Temos cada vez menos serviços, rendas muito mais caras.
In Barcelona, Spaniards using water guns on tourists.
Hay que reducir la capacidad de alojamiento de la ciudad, recuperar casas para la gente a precios asequibles, hay que reducir la hipermovilidad.
American retirees Wanda and Bill Dorozensky ended up in the crosshairs of that protest.
It's cooling. I just said, I hope it's water.
I did think it was kind of exciting because it was so... It was loud, but other than some water guns, it was peaceful. It wasn't threatening from my perspective.
Thank you. Hurry, sweetheart.
The couple was on a cruise celebrating Bill's 80th birthday when they docked in Barcelona for the day.
Did you know what they were protesting at the time, or was it until after that you found out?
I suspected that it was anti-tourism, and one of the big banners that was coming down the street was a cruise ship broken in half.
Has it changed y'all's perspective about how you guys approach the places that you visit?
Like I say, my perspective changed when I realized these people were asking help either from other citizens or their country to help them be able to live in their cities.
Some governments are taking action.
We're seeing crackdowns on short-term rentals. You're starting to see ticketed entries, timed entries, even fees for entries. You're seeing some really interesting developments like Galapagos, which has a $200 fee for tourists. That's going to fund the local community, combat pollution, and deal with overcrowding.
Other places going a different route.
People conducting surveys that actually spoke English gave us a survey about over-tourism in Japan.
Colton says during his time in Japan, he noticed campaigns encouraging tourists to visit lesser-known spots elsewhere in the country.
Japanese tourism is trying to encourage people to go outside of Kyoto, and that was kind of my experience. It's really cool, man. There's so much fresh air. Kind of got to walk around the Samurai Trail, stop at like local tea houses, and really explore like kind of rural Japan. And I think my generation, Gen Z, we spend so much time scrolling TikTok, Instagram, and I think that's kind of helped a lot with opening up this whole world. And social media has really led to a lot more people traveling at a young age.
Those places that are so busy, they lose a lot of personality. They lose a lot of connection.
Family travel blogger Mireille Torelier crisscrosses the globe with her husband Roger and their 2 young daughters.
We went to Bali, then Singapore, then Turkey, then Italy. Then we moved to live in Tuscany for 3 months, and then we migrated to Spain. We've been to Portugal, to France, we've been to Andorra, we've been to Japan, we've been to Morocco.
The family building its following on social media by showcasing alternative ways to visit hotspots.
What's your approach as a traveler to be able to go and see these places that are super crowded, but still make sure that it's enjoyable for you and your family?
When I plan a trip, I'm always looking at what's around there, right? ChatGPT, Google, like all the AIs. I don't think the solution is don't go to Rome, you know? It's just maybe stay half an hour outside of Rome in a little fisherman town and do 1-day trip to Rome.
Mireille says she tries to be mindful of local culture when traveling.
How do you guys prepare to enter foreign environments in a way that when you are tourists, you guys are being respectful and you're engaging with the customs and cultures?
We prep the whole family. So we take local language classes and we actually learn about culture. We get books. So nighttime books instead of a regular book become about the place we're going to go visit. When Alaska landed in Japan, she already knew how to say, you know, arigato gozaimasu, and doshite, so hello, you know, thank you and you're welcome. It makes an automatic connection, and it's such a small investment of time to look up cultural differences, customs that are unique to that place.
I think the protests have achieved their #1 goal, which was to highlight the issues that locals are dealing with. I will say you have to be careful you don't shoot the goose that laid the golden egg. There's a lot of good that comes from tourism too.
Our thanks to Ashen for that. When we come back, actors Josh Brolin and Julia Garner, their new thriller and why they say you will be terrified. Welcome back. Horror movies are having their moment, attracting some of the biggest names in Hollywood. The latest is Weapons, starring Josh Brolin and Julia Garner. ABC's Matt Gutman got their take on the horrifying thriller.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom. Why just her classroom? Why only her?
Children. I love those kids.
This movie's like the sum of all of my fears, at least, right? The loss of children, a community frayed and falling apart, turning on itself.
That magical 3.
How would you sum up this movie?
I would say it's very original, funny at times, but it's also terrifying.
But it's also like an investigative thriller, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Thriller.
Yeah.
That's the word I was thinking of. And you have these children that have disappeared, and this is one of those things. It's like everybody's worst nightmare come true, but in the most absurd way.
Your worst nightmares coming true with a Hollywood dream team. I don't think we have anything to say to each other.
Yeah, I think you have a lot to say.
You and every other person in this city. Believe me, the message is loud and clear. I'm the problem. Got it.
You know what? I think that's the first honest thing I've heard you say. You are the problem.
Josh Brolin, known to millions for his roles in blockbusters like Marvel's Avengers.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
And Julia Garner, the socialite fraudster in Netflix's Inventing Anna.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Now, side by side in a new horror thriller, Weapons, where all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them.
The duo searching for answers as to who or what is behind their disappearance.
This is a true story that happened in my town.
The script so fresh, it sparked a bidding war that included horror giant Jordan Peele's production company, according to Deadline.
The horror genre is one of the biggest genres there is, so people want to be scared.
It doesn't happen every day that you read a script in one sitting and just, it's like a page turner. So it was definitely an easy yes.
Julia Garner, a seasoned vet in the dark thriller arena, she was the tough-as-nails, foul-mouthed Ruth in Netflix's critically acclaimed Ozark.
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me!
Taking home 3 Emmys and a Golden Globe.
Thank you so much to the Hollywood Foreign Press.
Son of actor James Brolin, Josh got his first taste of Hollywood in the 80s adventure classic, The Goonies.
You sound just as corny as Dad does.
Later receiving an Oscar nomination for his role in 2008's Milk, which starred Sean Penn as the equality pioneer Harvey Milk.
Introduce pay raises, because I can't take care of my family on our salaries. You don't have that problem, do you?
And Garner and Brolin's careers colliding in the Marvel Universe. Brolin is the battle-hardened time-traveling Cable in Deadpool 2.
Hello, Russell.
And Garner as the Silver Surfer in the latest reimagining of Fantastic Four.
Your planet is now marked for death. Your world will be consumed by the Devourer.
This whole victim persona that you're taking on, it might have to...
What was it like working together? I mean, obviously you have really amazing chemistry. Does it
Awful,
work?
terrible.
It was great. I mean, it was great.
There was a part of me that I knew that.
But didn't want to meet because, yeah,
because
no, I know what
I
you
knew
mean.
that I was gonna what if I don't like him, or what if he doesn't like me?
It was immediate. It was immediate. We hung out in each other's trailers, and you don't ever do
Really?
that.
Are you staying in character when you're like messing around on set?
No.
No.
That would be weird.
Leave the investigating to the investigators.
Horror is having a moment. It's drawing actors like you.
I think one of the reasons why that is, it's an original story. And I think people want that. They are craving for that.
Weapons was directed by Zach Kreger, the mind behind 2022's nail-biting horror hit, Barbarian.
This process might seem overwhelming.
I saw Barbarian, and then this script was 10 times better than that. He's turned out to be the real, like a true visionary in his realm.
Zach, he's an out-of-the-box thinker.
There's something very, very wrong going on.
When the sausage is being made, can you tell that, oh, this is going to be good?
Well, you want to have hope, but you also don't want to be cynical either. You want to keep that exciting energy and, not drag every...
I've been not cynical, and I've had movies turn out.
And Josh, you don't remember saying this, but I remember Josh saying this to me on set. I asked him, what was your favorite movie filming and the most fun you've ever had filming a movie? And you said No Country for Old Men. And I was surprised to hear that because it's such a heavy, crazy movie.
I reckon I go out of the way of coming in.
People, during No Country, they go, did they have a feeling that it was like the Godfather of Westerns? And you go, no. It was just a movie that probably most people wouldn't see.
And then I was looking back on, my past experience, and the movies and projects and TV shows that done really well are the ones that, everybody was having fun, even if the material was super heavy. And we had a lot of fun making this.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Are you watching? With Weapons, it appears horror's popularity at the cinema isn't slowing down.
If you had to survive in this world, who's making it out alive? Josh or Julia?
Definitely Josh.
What are you talking about?
But I can barely open a water bottle, and I bruise very easily.
I won't say me, but I'll take it.
Our thanks to Matt for that. Weapons hits theaters tomorrow. And up next, a young man gets to experience his football dreams come true on the field. Finally tonight, playing quarterback for the pros is something many kids dream of. But one boy got to make it happen. Here's ABC's Whit Johnson.
Tonight, a once-in-a-lifetime wish come true for a very deserving young football fan. 12-year-old Jace Garland from just outside Asheville has been battling a rare blood condition that's a precursor to leukemia, receiving a bone marrow transplant just last year and steadily getting better. His doctors have just cleared him to return to school this fall for the 7th grade. Jace loves his home state Carolina Panthers, and when the Make-A-Wish Foundation heard about him, it's no surprise Jace asked if he could be their quarterback for the day.
A new quarterback, 12-year-old.
The team inviting Jace to the stadium, documenting the day, Jace walking with the mascot, signing autographs, the head coach introducing him to the team.
The Panthers signed Jace Garland as another quarterback right here. Let's hear it for Jace.
We get fitted for a helmet?
Yeah.
Taking measurements for his helmet, a perfect fit. Jace's name on the locker, his jersey, number 26. The team helping him put his uniform on. And before the big game,
Good job.
Jace on the field.
Let's go, baby!
Good job.
Hey, good job, buddy!
Good job.
You nervous?
Yeah.
Getting some advice from the pros.
Ball security. Get the pads down, you're going to get in there, I promise, all right?
All right.
And now, hit it quarterback. Make some noise for number 26, Jace Garland.
A few last words from the coach.
You got to hold on to that ball with everything you got, okay? We're going.
And then it's game time.
Ready?
Yes, sir. Ready? I'm going to hand the ball off to you. You're going to go to the left, okay?
All right.
Running right into the end zone for a touchdown. The team celebrating after, cheering for Jace.
This is on 3.
1, 2, 3.
A dream come true. Our thanks to Whit for that. That's Nightline. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We will see you right back here at the same time tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.